Hey, it's Heather, your certified high performance coach. Keep watching this video if you want to find out why loving yourself is the best decision you'll ever make. Why love yourself, you ask? Well, when you love yourself, it not only helps you to treat yourself with kindness, but it also teaches other people how to treat you. Loving yourself helps promote feelings that are positive and feel good. And when you feel good, you tend to be able to manage things like stress and anxiety a little easier. Know anyone that has either a stress-free or anxiety-free life? Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. Unless maybe you live in Disneyland. I do love Disneyland. When you love yourself, it's easier to manage setbacks and overcome failures. And when you love yourself, it's just good for your overall well-being and your mental health. And when you're feeling good, you tend to make healthier choices and just foster better and healthier relationships. For me, Saturdays tend to be the day that I do my weekly reset. This basically means that it's my time of the week where I just do a bit of a recharge, kind of a reboot. Really important, by the way, to do daily recharges and throughout the day. My husband and I were sitting in the kitchen and I asked him, does he either want to do a yoga workout, a HIIT workout, which is a high intensity interval training workout, or a strength-based workout? He picked the yoga workout and he wanted something that was more restorative, less of like a flow and sweat and kind of a hardworking one. He chose more of a restorative type of yoga where we could just chill and do some stretching and do exactly that, restore. So I pull up my phone and I look up my favorite yoga YouTuber. And in the restorative section, she has a whole list of different types of restorative yoga that we could do. And one of them was called blanket yoga. As soon as I even uttered the words blanket yoga, he was like, absolutely yes, literally grabbed 4 blankets. We start getting the relaxation room all set up to do a restorative yoga. When it dawns on me, I should invite the kiddos, see if they want to do blanket yoga. There was a very enthusiastic heck yeah, and also grabbed 6 more blankets each. I wanted this experience to be nice and chill and relaxing for everyone. I turned the lights down to a nice soft dim blue. I lit some nice candles, played some soft music. We had the whole space. It was like comfy station all around. And of course, we couldn't forget about our dog Wim, who we invited to jump up on the couch and have her own little yoga space. So we all started out just laying on our backs with the heavy blankets weighted down on us, felt nice and warm and cozy. And as we start going through the yoga sequence, it's not too long into it that all of a sudden I hear Wim start to snore. And then I look next to Wim and one of my kiddos is completely wrapped up like a little burrito in a blanket and completely out. Then I look over and the other kiddo is laying on top of dad's back like a turtle shell. If we weren't relaxed before, we are definitely relaxed now. Then the instructor says, okay, now breathe in and breathe in the words, I love you. And then breathe out the words, I love you. And for a split second, I all of a sudden felt a little uncomfortable, like, wait, love myself? What do you mean? In that same instant that I thought the thought, I caught the thought, reframed it, and just embraced self-love and reminded myself that the self-care is important, but what's maybe just as important is the self-love. Perhaps you have a belief that loving yourself is kind of a form of being selfish or even narcissistic. Or maybe you feel like loving yourself is a sign of weakness, or possibly that you are not worthy of self-love and maybe even need to meet certain standards or certain expectations or achievements in order to have self-love. When you don't love yourself or even don't love yourself enough, you tend to not do the self-care things in order to recharge, in order to reboot yourself. And then that lack of love transfers over into other relationships. You got to treat yourself right and therefore show other people how to treat you. And maybe just invite some space for you to bring some grace and patience to yourself. And remember that it's a practice. And if you found this helpful, come join me for my free virtual workshop on Monday, February 26th from 11 to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just go to wellnessrecreation360.com/workshops, and I'll also put the link down in the comments below. Take great care, go do some self-love, and I'll see you next time.